You ever have those days where even the smallest task can feel impossible? Like replying to a message feels like running a marathon, and you start judging yourself for it, calling yourself lazy, unmotivated, broken. But what if you're none of those things? What if you're just tired from pretending to be okay? There's a kind of exhaustion that doesn't come from what you're doing. It comes from what you're holding in your tears, holding back your truth, holding up the image of I'm fine when your soul is screaming otherwise. You've been surviving, not living, coping, not healing, and your body knows it, so it slows you down. It whispers, please, rest. We live in a world obsessed with constant output, grind, hustle, wake up, win. But you weren't designed to be on 24/7. You're not a machine. You're a soul in a human body, and emotions have weight. Unspoken grief has mass. Unprocessed pain takes space. You're not lazy. You're just full of what you haven't had time to release. We've been conditioned to believe rest is a reward, that we have to hustle for our peace. But rest is not something you earn. It's something you need. And you don't need a breakdown to justify a pause. You don't need to hit rock bottom to say, I need a moment. You're allowed to rest because you exist, because you feel, because you're a human being. So what if this tiredness isn't a problem to fix? What if it's a message, a sacred call to slow down, to stop abandoning yourself for your appearances, to stop pushing through pain to prove your worth? What if rest is the most radical healing you can do right now? Not because you've done enough, but because you are enough. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're just carrying emotions that you've never gotten to release. Give yourself permission to pause, to feel, to breathe, and maybe for the first time in a long time, to simply be. Because here's the truth. Rest isn't weak. Rest is resistance. It's how you say, I'm not here to perform, I'm here to heal. It's how you break cycles that said your value is in what you produce. Because you were never meant to chase peace. You are peace. When you give yourself permission to slow down long enough to remember it. Lean on something higher than yourself. Lean on something bigger than yourself. This is why I lean on God. God will give you eternal peace. God will give you everything you need, every breakthrough, every manifestation of abundance, protection, awareness, and guidance. Eternal abundance. It's there. And you don't need strength. But let's redefine strength. Strength is not forcing a smile while you're breaking inside. Strength is saying, I'm not okay, and letting that be enough. It's choosing to rest when the world says, grind. It's honoring you without an explanation. It's letting go of the need to be seen as perfect choosing to be